Hello friends, welcome to our channel Accounts and Finance with FARSK. This is our video on the UAE Corporate Tax. Hope you will like, share and subscribe our video. UAE Corporate Tax. The three important points. Introduction. UAE has introduced value-added tax, that is VAT, at the rate of 5% on the 1st of January 2018. The UAE has announced that there will be federal tax on the corporates starting on the 1st of June 2023, which will be taxable at the rate of 9% per annum on net profits. This tax will be applicable to companies which have a minimum profit of AED 375,000. The three new decisions aim to enhance the flexibility of UAE's corporate tax regime and ensure a supportive business environment for all sectors. Therefore, the companies falling under this category are required to enroll for tax registration. These taxes are introduced in the country to accelerate the development and transformation of UAE, which will also cement the UAE's position as a leading jurisdiction for business and investment opportunities. UAE companies undergoing liquidation or termination proceedings have been exempted from the payment of corporate tax. The three important points in UAE corporate taxes: accounting standards and methods, pension and social security funds, participation exemption. Accounting standards and methods. Perfect procedures has been provided which will be used as the initial point to calculate taxable income for the corporate tax. GAAP or IFRS. The decision confirms that International Financial Reporting Standards, that is IFRS, are the applicable accounting standards in the UAE, which must be used by larger businesses that have revenues exceeding or have more than 50 million AED. The word here has been used, must be used. Accounting standards and methods continuation. It provides SMEs, that is small and medium enterprises, that have revenues of not exceeding AED 50 million with the option of applying IFRS, which means it is not a must. To reduce the compliance burden even further, the decision confirms that the cash basis accounting can be used by businesses that have less than AED 3 million in revenue. The decision also provides clarity on what it is meant by consolidated financial statements for tax grouping purposes, where such financial statements will be the aggregation of the parent company and each subsidiaries, that is the member of a tax group. Standalone financial statements once intra-group transactions are eliminated. Pension and social security funds. With regards to the private regulated pension and social security funds in the UAE, it has been decided to keep them exempted from corporate tax, which aligns with the international tax practices, so that UAE private pension or social security funds exempt status is also recognized when investing internationally and double tax treaty benefits can be obtained. It also details the maximum contributions per beneficiary and the annual confirmation of compliance by a statutory auditor to ensure integrity of the exemption. Participation exemption provides corporate tax exemptions on dividends, profit distribution, and capital gains from a participating interest, which is defined as a 5% or greater ownership interest in another entity's shares or capital held for at least 12 months. The word has been here is at least 12 months should be held. The exemption applies if the subsidiary is in a jurisdiction with a corporate tax rate of at least 9% or can demonstrate an effective tax rate of at least 9% on profits, income, or equity. The decision also clarifies that the tax relief will apply to different ownership interest types, including preferential, ordinary, and redeemable shares, and membership and partner interest, where the aggregated acquisition cost of the ownership interest is equal to or exceeds AED 4 million, thereby ensuring UAE based companies with specific investments in foreign entities that meet the required conditions do not suffer any UAE corporate tax on such investments. Well, that's it for today. Hope you like our video. For more videos, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe our channel Accounts and Finance with FARSK. Thank you. Have a great day again. Bye bye.